Hello everybody, Sandra here. And do you ever go into an invite-only session to get away from the griefers, just to be able to drive around, maybe do some missions, come back to the safe lobby, but then you decide you want to sell your businesses. So you go to one of your businesses, and it says join a public session to manage your business. So then you have to go into a game online. Alright, but you don't want to be in a lobby with 9 or 20 people. You want to be in a lobby like an invite only, where it's just you. Well, I have the methods for you. Method number 1, in my opinion, will be the easiest, but it does require you to have access to your router or possibly modem. So what method number 1 is you need to be in your apartment or your CEO office, and you need to go down to your router and unplug the internet cable that comes from your satellite or the cable outside for about 3 seconds, and then plug it right back into the router.
1, 2, 3.
That should be long enough to that should be long enough to tell the system that your connection is not there, and it will make it look like everyone has left your game, but in reality it removed you from their game and put you into a lobby by yourself. Method number 2 is for someone who doesn't have access to the modem, whether you're staying in a residence building or an apartment building, and you just don't have access to it. Your internet is from a Ethernet port in the wall. What you do is you unplug the Ethernet cable from your computer for about 7 seconds and plug it back in. And that should be, just like method 1, enough time for your computer to realize that you've lost the connection, but not enough time to kick you out of the game. If it kicks you out of the game, unplug it for less time. If it doesn't put you in your own lobby, try a little longer time. Method number 3 is for the people who play off of Wi-Fi. If you have access to your modem, method 1 should still work. However, if you don't, then what I would suggest is if you have an old router, you can plug your router into the wall port for your Ethernet cable, and from there you would have extra ports. So then all you would have to do is unplug your router for the 3 seconds and then plug it back in. But you have to make sure that your computer is connected to the router's Wi-Fi. I used this when I was at school and it worked because I only had one port and the Wi-Fi in that room was terrible, so I gave myself my own local Wi-Fi through an old router. So those are the 3 methods that I have for you. One throwaway method that you could look into if none of those 3 will work for you is my friend, he could block a port through his antivirus, so maybe you could take a look into that. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't know. If you go in and change stuff with your antivirus, I'm not at fault if you end up getting a virus, but you just block it while you're playing. It's literally just to block incoming traffic so that other people can't join you. And I suppose my original method, just keep clicking find new session until you find one with just yourself. That can sometimes work as well. That one could take quite a while, but I mean, if none of the other methods work, it's worth a try. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you. See you in the next one.